Welcome back. I like to tell you that this is my second time making this episode, or my third. It's my fourth. We can figure it out. We've been having issues with the Wi-Fi for about a month and a half. Last week's live was horrible and ended with me gone. I'm not stuck. This is just what it looked like. So I said, not again. Went down to the internet company. Was like, hey, fix me. And they said they did, but I don't think they did because we just had this video on live. We did our monthly giveaway. I'm not gonna spoil it. We know who won, but I'm not gonna spoil it yet. And it was choppy as hell, and I refuse to leave that up. So welcome to my house. This is the dining room. This is the table that we eat on. This is the whiskey barrel shelf that we made. Still up in the house. Still working great. Woodpeckers, welcome back. So I am glad that I left a little bit of this lemonade left, so I can have at least a drink with you all. It's not going to be a big drink. It's not going to be a long drink, but it will be a drink. So, at the beginning of the summer, I was told, why don't you pick up this Crown Royal Blackberry? And I did. And I opened it up, smelled it, liked it. And then I read the back of the box. And the back of the box said, hey, mix it with some lemonade. And I've done that. It's dangerous. It's delicious. I now want iced tea. And it's a good amount of that all are gone. But welcome back. And the reason why I wanted to come back on and actually give you a live again, like we did the first giveaway, not the one that you got, but the one you deserve. You deserve a better product. We have a fan base, a following, a bunch of my friends that are either crazy about me or crazy about the product, crazy about the company that we have, and want to see us succeed and want to see us do big and better things. I would say that the first one is to you, but this is not the first. Cheers, anyways. So last month we did a giveaway, and we didn't know what we were actually doing. And we were either going to do set of rooms that I make, or a little footlocker, desktop footlocker. The only way to win anything from these giveaways is you've got to subscribe to the YouTube channel, because that's what we're trying to grow. Trying to grow why? Because that's where the money is. Not gonna lie to you. That's one of the only reasons why you would get into YouTube, and to get into trying to put this all together. I thought it was easy. You just set up a tripod, push play. A lot goes into it. A lot goes into it, and I want to give you a good product of that. If you're going to sit there and you're going to watch for longer than 30 seconds, and you're going to interact, which I hope you do. I hope you subscribe, and I hope you tell your friends. That's what's going to get us to grow. I don't want to keep putting out product to you, just like I wouldn't put out wood product and sell it to folks. You know, my half-ass job. So yes, the live went horrible, absolutely. And for those of you that stuck around, whether you just wanted to see who won or not, but you stuck around, you watched until the end, and I was like, I gotta stop this. I can't do it anymore. It is. I am too vain to see myself on camera like that. I know my flaws. We've already discussed it. So you get a redo. And not the second redo, not the third. We are on the fourth redo. I'll keep doing it until we get it right. So doing these giveaways last month, getting back into my story, I had more than one. What do you expect? I'm not staying on top. We've had, you know, we didn't do one giveaway last month. We did two. We did two because of the great support that I get from you all. I said, I don't care what you want. Let me know. We're either gonna do ribbons or we're gonna do a box. So Troy wants to do a box. He's got some wood that he has from I believe he said it was his brother-in-law that gave him this cherry wood. I gotta give him the dimensions, and I promise tomorrow I'm gonna. Sure, you'll have the dimensions because I've got to make them that box, and I want to make the box. I want to make just any box. And then he came up with the idea of, hey, can you use my wood to make it? Absolutely, 100%. Super excited. I do need to give him the dimensions. Whereas a guy I work with, you might all see him out here as Bad Brad. He said, hey, can you make me some ribbons? And ribbons is what he got. So these are actually what he wears on his chest. Not this big. That would be insane. But they're replica ribbons. And you can see the different colors of blues and the different colors of greens and the different colors of red and the different colors of orange. They're all color matched perfectly to the actual ribbon. Because what do? I take the ribbon to Lowe's. And they color match it for me. Sometimes they can't get it on the spectrometer, and sometimes I have to go with little, swatches that they have and go, not that one, but this one, and nope, that one. And we do. And I owe you all a picture of how many different colors of paint that I have in my shop, and how many of these ribbons I already have pre-made. Um, Mind you, I did wait until the last minute to put this one together because I wanted to get it together for this video, so I'd have some content to show you other than this month's winner, but to show you all what we make here. This is the bread and butter. This is what started it all. This is what literally pays for my machines, the software that we have to run on the machines, but also what's paying for the software that I'm running for YouTube. So a lot of it, doesn't all fall on what's coming out of my paychecks. These are what keeps Doublet's Wood Emporium floating. It is $10 ribbon. Don't care how many devices you have on ribbon. Any service, any error. You watch more than one of these videos, you know that I've done World War II, straight through Vietnam, Korea, Desert Storm. I've done them all. Not all. Done a lot. And I have a lot. I do owe you all a picture of what I call the PX. Excuse me, that's in my garage. It's literally a large shelf full of nothing but ribbons that I've made. Like the full one that I was making this week for another individual, I had no more C service. So I knew, Bad Brad had a C service, and I had to make one for the other order that I had, so I made 5. Why? Because those are the ones that are going to keep going on a lot of them. So hit me up. Go out either on onto my website, Doublet Emporium, um, or send an email to doubletwoodemporium@gmail and say, hey, I have this many ribbons. This is what I have. This is how many devices I have or what the devices are. And let me know. $10 ribbon plus shipping makes it great going away gift. If you want to get fancy, put a little bar underneath it, have their name, their dates, their nicknames, some things you wouldn't say in public. Limit it to 20 inches worth of space. And it is what you got. So we keep looking at the flag behind me. And that is this month's giveaway. I wanted to do a black and white waving flag because I love the aesthetic of how they look. I do like them burned. I do. The charred color that you can get from pine or any other wood, amazing. This is just black stain, and it pops so nice. If you haven't seen that video, I will try to link it. I'm still working on how to figure that out. But go back and look at the video that I did this weekend, and you can see me out there. It's just sending this, and you go with how it feels. If that makes any sense, it is much more art than it is a science. And if you saw some of the first live, what I really liked was the way that these two came out. So this one through here is very deep, whereas this one's shallow and it ripples in. And I don't know if I can get a close enough picture with this. Come with me. Can you see it? This one is very deep, where this one is subtle. And it's going to go out to somebody that has subscribed to the YouTube page and has left a comment. Any comment will do. It's about engagement. If you want to put a period out there, I will literally take a period and you'll go into the ticker for next month for whatever we decide to give away. And a good way to figure out what we're going to give away is drop a comment on this post. What do you want?
I'm not sure I understand.
Because I wasn't talking to you. With the exception of a large shadow box, because those take an enormous amount of time, and they're really hard to ship. Let me know and I'll make it. If you win, that's what you get. If we don't figure out anything between this episode and next week's episode, I'm just going to pick something. Don't know what it is yet. Might be a woodpecker house. If you haven't seen that video, go back and look. Last week's video, we on the live that didn't really suck. Made a woodpecker house. I still have to finish the aesthetic to the outside and hang it up. But what I did do is grab a woodpecker feed that I'm gonna put underneath it. I'm gonna see what we can get out there. We've had a few. We had a I don't know what it was, but we've had it was either a Downing or the one that began with a P. I forget what it is. But we have them around, and I want to see them come back, just like you all, the woodpeckers, coming back week after week. So I'm just gonna pop it up on screen We've already gone through the ticker. But anyone. So you can see that the wheel is very small because you've got to follow the instructions. Subscribe to the page and comment on any video from this month. All you've got to do. Subscribe to the YouTube page, then comment on a video on YouTube for this month. And we'll see what you win. And we'll see if the live stream that we try there doesn't lag and fail like this one did. Like the first one that we did. Second one, it was all right. We'll figure it out. We're working, we're learning. I think I'm up to 73 subscribers. It's huge to me. Is it huge to, the guy I was talking to, and he's actually on the wheel. He's got 214,000 viewers or subscribers. Does woodworking just like me. I want to be like him. He does great work. I'm biased. I think I do great work. And hopefully this video, when you watch it, is a testament to that. I don't want to put out a product that is just like, hey, I'm here, give me money, I'm going away. No. What I want is a clean product that I can give you that you'll pay for. The last thing that we talked about on the first live was this is the anniversary gift that I made a couple years ago for my wife, and it sits literally right across from where I'm sitting right now, on a shelf of a lot of other gifts that I've given her over the years. But she asked if I can redo this one. I said yes. I have a better machine. Problem is the software that I have, I'm not used to. Whereas this software I had used for 3 or 4 different years, so I was very good with it. I reached out on the Fiverr and sent out the actual picture and said, "Hey, can you do something with it?" The first person's like, "Absolutely not. Out of my wheelhouse. Can't do it." I was like, "Great, just give me my $9 back. I'll keep you, in mind for the next time," because they were honest and they were upfront. Didn't waste any time. They're like, "Yeah, no, I'm not touching that." The picture's from 2004. It was done on a disposable camera, and it is what you get. So I am trying to fix the file myself. I did send it out to another person on Fiverr, and they came back. The picture kind of looked like my wife. If you squint, if you're like 15 feet away, you'd be like, "Yeah, I can see it." Me, she changed my entire race. Who don't know how. I'm sure in that picture I will, because it was quite funny to look at and be like, how did you get that from there? No idea. So if I do recordings in here, I can see my son trying to sneakily go into the refrigerator and be quiet. My wife's trying to sneak around. The mic's not going to pick you up. You can make some good noise in there. You'll be fine. Mm-hmm. Is the camera on me? No, it's not, buddy. So it's extremely late. I still need to go and do a little bit of a walk run. I might bike tonight. I have had more than one class, and I normally don't. So I don't know how it's going to work out. I'll be down. But y'all have a great night. Thank you for coming back and looking at this video, vice the first one. Eddie, congratulations. I will be in contact with you, or you send me a message. I still need to get it finished up because it is literally still in pieces. It won't be for long. We'll get it fixed up. Congratulations on winning. Thank you for all the support. And all it takes is one comment. Subscribe to the channel and leave one comment. And you enter into the chance to win something from me. And it's my way to support those that support me. Do love you, little woodpeckers. You are amazing. I do have a great crew at home, great crew that follows me on Facebook, Instagram, and now on YouTube. I do appreciate every single bit of interaction that the page gets on all three platforms. Definitely trying to grow YouTube. Why? Because that's where the money is. Y'all are amazing. I do appreciate you. Keep liking, subscribing, sharing, commenting. I want to see this. I don't like that. I take constructive criticism well. I might not show it on my face at the time that I get it, but I promise you I will go back and think about it. And I will most likely adapt to good constructive criticism. Your shit sucks, and I have nothing to say about it. Couldn't care. Thanks for playing. But I would like to see this, and absolutely. Could you do this? Absolutely. Love the support, though. Y'all are amazing. It's a little long. Have a good night. Bye.